Hello and welcome back to a bit more Surviving Mars. It's going alright, it's looking good. We've got our little outpost here that we've started to build up. Got some of the services to keep the people happy. Hopefully we will eventually try and get these underground metals. At the moment I don't think I really need. They've got 500 in storage, so not that needed, but good to have something here ready for the future-proofing myself. So that will slowly build its way up. I think it's taken a while to get the resources over. So what I'm going to do is going to build a universal depot. Let's build it near where the drones are. They only have one drone. I think that's a bit worrying. How many do we have? We have 12 here, so let's just take a few. We'll reassign them over there. I mean, they probably don't have much to do, but we'll give them something to do. So universal depot has everything. Got one here. I want one here because I think they move it to there, and then they'll move it on to the next section. I think that just solves, things getting left in certain places. This guy doesn't seem to be doing anything. Do we have any resources to grab? Don't seem to be many out here. I can't see much. Some here. That'll do. Get that back. Now I was thinking what I should do is, for a little think, I have this little outpost here for metals, got water down here. I think I want a bit more of these rare metals, so I should probably start trying to grab more rare metals out of the ground with this guy. So how much have we got in this section? 1,970. So there's just one, and you can get more than one. On a certain location. So if we look here, rare metals, that blue bar around is where it can extract, and as you can see there's still available resources, 300. So I might build another one just to speed that up, because I need money. Money's probably the thing that's limiting me at the moment. I want to build bigger, but we need money so I can buy a few emergency supplies. I've bought a lot of electronics, look, a lot of machine parts. That's probably not the wisest thing, but let's try and get these sent off. Guys going on a mission. Quite payload the dozer, so the dozer's there ready for it, so that's alright. Okay, so I was thinking what I'm going to do is on the dome section, a bit more metals to make things happen quicker. Just get all those metals out as quickly as possible. I could move on. I notice there's some metals up here. 2 down here, 1 here. So there's metals around. Oh, that's very high, so that'd be quite a good place to go in the future. Maybe I will go down there eventually. But I think for now I want to have a basic dome around here. And in this basic dome I want to farm like crazy. So I want a lot of farming going on here. And I will connect this dome with a passage. So if you read what it says, the colonists can travel between domes. And as you can see, you can use passages for work, use passages for services. So I would want them to use it for services. Some of them might commute for work. It's best to have the services in the same place, but so if you're in this little dome here, you will go to these places, these services quite a lot. But if you're elsewhere, it takes you a bit of time to go in and sort yourself out. But I want that. I want them to travel in. I don't want to fill all the domes with all the services. I think it's not very efficient. So I'm going to build a little farming place here, and hopefully that will sustain us for a while. We've got a farm here. Soil quality needs to go up, so we'll use these soybeans to increase it. I'm not sure about weight. We've unlocked cover crops, that's what I want. Cover crops, they don't give you much food, but look, a massive soil quality increase of 40%. So once these two are harvested, that will get us up to 100%, and then we can start producing a lot more food. Now what produces a lot of food? I want to go for potatoes. Now it reduces the quality, but you just want to pump out the food at the beginning. I've only got 43. I want to sustain. I want to get plenty of food. I want to store it all up, and then once I've stored it all up, I can work from there. I'm a bit of a mass storage guy in this game. I like to have loads of everything so I can just work away. We're going to need a lot of more fuel. I like storing up fuel because then you can just send things on missions all the time. Rare metals are really hard to store loads up of, so that's something to really store Food stored, we've got 23 stored, consuming 7, we're not producing that much. That'll change once the farm starts producing. We're producing lots of metals and concrete at the moment. Got another concrete collector here, or extractor rather. Electronics and machine parts, we can have these small little factories we brought in just to keep us ticking over, keep us going for a bit before I start really mining these underground metals. So we'll get the metals eventually, but I want a food place here, pump out the food, get the food going, even for late game. Set that all up. It'll be a basic dome, we'll go bigger later. But the idea is I'll have a basic dome here. Now I also want to put a barrel dome in. Now these barrel domes, you can't build a spire in them, so spires are quite useful. I'm going to stick a spire. A water reclamation system helps out because these, as you can see, we use water up for making these plants. We consume 2 water with this thing, so we just reduce the amount of water we use. I'll stick that in with the farm just to save that and save the amount of water used. But for a barrel dome, you can't put one of these in. But I think it'll be fine. I want to use a barrel dome, just really stick it just about there, sneak it in. That way, I want that to be my production point. So I want to have a lot of production. I want to put in some factories, both some electric and machine parts. Just fill them up, get them pumping out, and then I can put a few polymer factories on the other side. Now, I'm researching low G high rises. Now these things are great, I love them. You just pack people in, so I want that. And then we've got the water reclamations coming up, so that's fine. Farms increase comfort, that'll be useful. I don't really think I need this yet, but we might get rid of that and put it at the back. Just queue it up. Also, one thing I haven't mentioned is we have this mission profile. So as we're terraformers, we have terraforming missions, and if you complete this, you can get a bit of science from the milestones. So here's all sponsor goals, we get 2,500 science. But this is something to keep an eye on. Little missions, they give you bonuses, 100 science from the sponsor. I think that was quite important. I should probably get onto that really. Just get that science ticking by. And the others are all quite... I don't really want to focus on terraforming yet. I want to get the economy going first. So I better start working away. I've only got 9 polymers, so I've spent all my money getting this stuff in. I should have really got some polymers. Although I have a polymer factory here, but let's not worry too much about that. Now these passages aren't the longest. See, that's the maximum range, so there's a fair bit of range, I guess, but I don't want to go too far. We'll go about go there. Now they'll build this up. We're going to need to supply it with all the life support, but not yet. We're doing well for oxygen. Water's looking okay. There's still more capacity from these guys if needed. I can also upgrade them with polymers, stuff I don't really have. But let's get going, speed it up. Hopefully they'll get working on the polymer factory. I'll have to send a spaceship back home soon. They're using half the amount of fuel now because I upgraded that. We don't have any fuel here, so I might have to build some more fuel refineries at some point with machine parts. So here we go. These have been built. It only takes 4 for that shift and 3 in that shift. They require metals. So what I'll do is put a little metal storage in. We'll have it on this side, so when that's up and running, that'll be able to supply. China, that's not that useful. What else do we want? We want... Oh, the rocket's gone for its mission. So polymers. Have I actually built a polymer thing? No, I haven't. Let's build a little polymer thing here, so polymers get moved out from there. See, that's a really bad production. I'd like a few more workers, but they're not specialised. They're not too happy, really. But they'll get better once we get more research. Research how you guys. So we've got loads of scientists, that's good. 530 science.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I know. Low resources. Can I get a supply pod of... It's kind of a bit close, but let's do it. 200 left. Now, you load up.
Anomaly found.
Oh, that's good. Let's get Explorer out. Oh man, he's in the middle of this.
Anomaly analyzed.
So as you can see, we have meteors, and sometimes you get anomalies from the meteors or resources, so hopefully he doesn't get hit.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets.
That's good. More research. Oh dear, that's not good at all. Go on guys, get back to work, fix that all up. Straight through the middle, everything's just gone pop. Okay, look at that. That's why you've got to make sure you have good storage systems. Make sure you have everything's going okay. These only take metals for repairs, so that's not too bad. And power's looking alright.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, so we've got the high rises, so that's really good. So hopefully people start moving in at some point. Now, I'm not sure people are... Just pause the game a second. Can you move over here? It's out of reach, okay. That makes sense. So the people are separate, they can't reach. That's the range, I think. So they can't really reach. The idea of having a barrel dome in between meant maybe eventually we can connect it all up. Although it still seems a bit in the middle. Maybe we can build one there, one in here maybe. But what we're gonna do,
Sector scanned.
build a landing pad about here. And we're going to build storage system so we can dump anything that comes in, we can get it off. Any more expeditions we're interested in? Oh, a breakthrough, definitely. Like breakthroughs. Some of them can be really powerful. Alright, where are you? You should get out of there. The landing pod is here, good. Get that landed. Now, how are you doing? Still need quite a lot more items, alright. Yeah, things are looking alright, I think. How are we doing? So if you look upon the different sectors, it tells you if there's any metals on the planet. There you go. Alright. So we're not able to move people between domes yet. These people live in this dome and they won't be able to get to this dome. So if I'm going to fly people in, I need to fly them in over here. But first I need a spaceship to go back home. First. Right. Let's build a few of these charging points just to keep everything moving. And I'm also going to build a sensor tower up here. Don't know how much. Oh, it's not that close to these sections, but it's close enough. Now this is being built. Good. Right, polymers is paying off. Hopefully they're all being collected. But this guy is really poor. So these need engineers. So we're going to have to get some engineers around. Where are they going there? 3 days. We better hurry up. Prioritise that. Get that down on low. Do you know what? I really just... What am I doing? Production. Oh look, drone assembly. I need to unlock that. We can build more drones on this planet if we want, but... Just thing going in there. There you go. Nice and squished in. What do these take to maintain? Machine parts. Okay. So we need this to be up and running really. Alright, so we need power seems to be connected through this guy. Although that might get disconnected at some point. But no worries. Alright, let's get a passage between these. So I want you to go that way and then that way. And there's a little room, free space here, so because these have got 10 spaces, you can build little things in between, but there's still space there. Let's stick a little home in there. You know, get a few more in if we can. And they only take concrete to maintain, so that's good. Now you notice in domes we also have passages. All these, you can get more domes later on, as you can see. You can build a little ramp over. so that your guys don't have to, you know, they have to go all the way around otherwise. Because there's a little door here and a door here, so if they were working in the metal factories, they'd have to go out the top way, or out the top way here, so hopefully they can just go this way if I have a little ramp. But that's been built, just concrete. Let's connect this up. And life support. Now
Resources are low.
we're running out of everything at the moment. Power's not the best. How about you open up for a bit? Could always build more power if needed, but I'm okay. I've only got one battery. I think it might be best to build another battery. We have the polymers for it, probably. Nah, we'll be alright. Oh, I can build ranches already. These I quite like. Ranches, a lot of food. Now, 24 people, in you go. Smash that down. 24 people is good. So it takes polymers to build, but it's worth it really. Okay, so let's build a few farms. Now, I'll build one ranch. Although you do get people that don't like eating from ranches because they're vegans or whatever, or vegetarians, I don't know. Let's just go for one regular farm, one ranch. If I get, that looks good, yeah. And then we'll go for another farm. Now hopefully they use the other services through here, but I want a few services just to keep things going. I could build a nice big space bar. It takes quite a lot of space. Very witty as well, isn't it, space bar? Let's go for it. We have a little small darty space bar here, but we'll go for a big one here. So we have lots of food. Now, farms take 6 people, so that's 6, 12. I can't remember how much a ranch uses. An outside ranch gives you loads of food from memory. These things give you loads of food. But polymers and machine parts, just a bit expensive. It takes polymers to maintain as well. And so hopefully they get to work on that. Now this needs people to live here. Good, get that gone. Now we can prioritise this guy. So I think Japan, was it Japan? We're going to try and nick that before us. So there's not actually, this one could use resources. Quite nice to have some more resources. You could get metals though, which aren't much good. Who's this guy? RC Commander. Go over there, help out a bit. Not much good sitting there, is he? Yeah, go over there. Now, full on fuel, full on, nearly full on metals. So this guy, you can stick on an automated mode, so it'll just automatically fill up to 30 metals and then take off, and then come back and take off, and you don't have to worry about it. Now power does seem to be a bit of an issue at the moment. So open this one up. So let's get a bit more power on the go. Haven't really got that much to play with at the moment. Stick another battery in. Let's go for a couple more of these. Hopefully they're happy with that. Hopefully they connect up. Can't, I might as well wait a little bit longer.
Breakthrough discovered.
What have we got? Newly grown forests have a chance to spawn vistas and research sites. I mean, that's something. That's not bad. I've not seen that one before. But we're going to have forests because we're in the terraform. Don't know how soon to do that, but we'll get there. Oh, we have more children turning up. You guys happy? They want more social. We'll just hang out with each other a bit more.
Resources are low.
Power. So during night we really run low on resources. Especially this electricity. That's alright, you come out of power. Alright, so power is becoming a bit of an issue. Okay, so we can open those and temporarily helps. But not really good position, we're not in the best of positions. We need the day really. Alright, you come back. Look, we've got a dozer. I'm going to try and flatten a bit of this because we can't really use it. So let's just flatten. Shift click to too large a section. There you go. Do that for me, will you? You. Just click on it and then right click there when it changes. Okay. Now, do I want resources? Yeah, go for it. Get everything. I want everything. Be greedy. So you're travelling to Earth with that money. Hopefully it would help out. Now power is being an issue. Big issue.
Research complete.
Okay, so we've got the water thing for us. This stuff isn't that useful. I could build more. Power. We want power. Physics. See, I also kind of want these shuttles to help people move around, so we want to go, I think it might be robotics. I mean, this stuff's cheap, so might as well get this stuff lower down and then it will unlock stuff higher up. That's quite expensive. Let's get the cheap stuff. Drone battery increase, yeah, that'll be useful. Okay, so we're having a big problem with electricity. What can I turn off? Probably turn this stuff off if it's not being used, but I'd rather fix the problem. Probably need some more turbines. I'd like more turbines, but we're just not getting machine parts in. I'll just leave it for now. Just go from let's go for more solar.
Sector scanned.
Scan another sector. I mean, this isn't the most efficient, let's be honest, but just build loads of these, fill up these batteries. These will start getting a bit close to the needing. If you close them off, you don't need any repairs. It's only when they're open do they need repairs. But I kind of need them to just keep me going for now. Where's these metals? Alright, so we had a few meteors down here. So you get more of that, bring it back up. Did we build this? Is that being used? Yeah, that'll be useful, yeah. 133% because of the boost. A little bit slow. It's alright, the normal setting's fine. Okay, so we have no spaceships here anymore. So we're going to want people over here, starting this section. We're going to need... It's starting to get dark again already. You come and help out with these solar panels. Oh, we've got people working at the space bar. They're happy to work there.
Anomaly analyzed.
No, no one's working at the polymer. Great. So we've got a load of metals from that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That'd be just free money, basically. Alright. What I'm going to do, turn you off. Why have they all started working at the branch? We'll turn this whole thing off, probably should. Power's been a real issue. Yeah, power has become a bit of an issue.
Funding received.
Probably gone a bit big to... Let's get passengers in. What do I want? Don't want scientists. I want engineers. A few of those specialisation. They can be sorted out later. I do want some botanists, but they'll have to come in the next spaceship. I want all of those engineers. Give me all your... Why is it filling with botanists? Engineers, good. Now give me a few. There we go. Now land this one over here.
Resources are low.
Fill this one up. Yeah, power's low. You guys shut that. Shot. Get that power going. You're back anymore? For any more? No. Good. Get yourself home. Fill up with fuel. There we go. Fuel's getting loaded up. You're helping out. Power's only 8. Just cheap and cheerful for the moment. Just survive at the moment. That seems like the plan. Great. Go home. That was good. That was really quick. Now you both working. You've all shut up for business. So that's going to need repairing. Alright. So you've got 4 workers. Lots of science. So that house has got a couple of children. We might need to start thinking about putting children up somewhere. The thing about this is... which way round is that? No longer offering concrete for... Oh, that would have been amazing. Why did I miss that? I can't tell. I remember which way around it goes. We're doing alright. I've got lots of whatever. Are you being useful coming out up here? That's it. Load up, go help over there. Power at night goes majorly down. So I'm going to have to get more wind, but we need
Resources are low.
this to be in action. So this is going to be important. You're not so important. And this stuff just kind of help out. No, I didn't realise I'd have such a struggle with power. But I think we'll get there. We'll get there soon. Alright. Now, why are you struggling so much? So there's some bigger domes here that we could do with. Bigger space for them. See, basic domes. Improved comfort. So that might be quite a good one actually, because we've got a lot of that. We'll start getting people graduated at some point, but not yet. We could build some more Stirling generators. They don't look cheap. We should probably get more power though. It's needed basically. Oh dear.
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
Oh dear. Well done, colonists. It's good. It's alright when they die of natural causes. It's when they die because, you know, you're not feeding your people and all that one. It's a little bit worrying. Right, so you're nearly at the max. Food isn't the best. Oh, what have I done? I've landed the
Crop
passengers
failure reported.
in the wrong
New
place.
colonists have arrived.
That was silly of me. Oh, look, they've gone to the right place. That's good of them. Oh, well, they'll end up running the whole place by themselves anyway. Right, power. It's getting pretty critical now. See, it's quite good this game, it sorts itself out. Now, give me some more food here.
Sector scanned.
Right, this is getting pretty critical. Needs more of this. Put more of this. Right, get that in. Get me some more
Funding
wind.
received.
Got a tiny elevation boost though. So I've got more funding, that's good. You fill up with money first. That's fine, you've just started up. Go work somewhere else. And then after you've done that, get me more of this. So what is this? Yes, I'll send you that in exchange for... That is terrible. That is really bad. Yeah?
Research complete.
That's not bad, just free research. I don't even know which one drone swarm is, but... It's the very first tech. That's a real good trade for this one down here. Alright, I could do with some money at some point. But I think it's just good to get techs done. Alright, yep, we're running low. Yeah. Okay. I think we need more people. But this time, botanists. This is the wrong one. Alright, filter. Get me less engineers. Get me these blokes. Brilliant. Launch. Let's get them over here.
Resources are low.
Power's low. Man, this power's causing me quite the headache. Now, I don't need concrete. Turn off for a bit. And not small shifts.
Resources are low.
Yeah, we're low. It's alright. We're just about surviving. Water. How are you doing on the waterfront? Right, so they're working to their max now. But I saved one moisture vapor, so let's just... I don't want to bring it too near the landing pad. Go on, fill up. Lots more money. Look away. And you, I want you to do 10%. Oh no, that's 40%, and then we need to do another 10%. Cool. And you've nearly done this 40%, which gets a load of food. Got a load of food here. Some metal, good. Close you up. And you up. See, oh, it'd be quite good to get a nice little, you know, wind farm up here. It might take a bit of time. Let's upgrade this. Get more wind in. More efficient wind. So you guys aren't happy. Although you guys are all doing the jobs that you love. And you got a little bit of garden to go to, that's fine. But no one's really that unhappy. We'll open this thing up. Solar panel doesn't seem to be the way forward yet. But it's cheap as chips, so why not get a few more? It looks quite cool really as well when you get it all lined up.
Research complete. Crop failure reported.
Yep, so it's just started up, so I have a crop failure. That seems to be the way of it. Alright, you come and land. Let's send you first. Ah, no. How long can they last up there? 116 hours. So I'd like that stuff moved. They're slowly getting there. So we've got enough places for botanists there, yes. Come on.
Resources are low.
Yeah, resources are pretty low. Maybe I'll just leave it there if there's only 2 bits left. So these guys take metal and they convert the metal into machine parts. So getting 3.4 per salt's not bad. Get on, someone pick that up. Go get that. Just get out of the way, there you go. Don't know why if they did that. Someone take it out. Good. Yeah, just get it out of the way for now. Alright, you've landed. Passengers. Do you all need a home?
New colonists have arrived.
They've all got a home. Good. Now is there anywhere else to go? 60 fuel. Catching meteors. That's never that great. Come on, this one. £2 billion. But I can't really afford that. Electronics are expensive anyway.
Sector scan.
Oh, that was quick. So you're being built. How's the water capacity stored? We're using quite a lot of that. So we might need a bit more water at some point. I'm going to keep an eye on. See, it's quite a lot going on at the moment. Keeping me on my toes. Let's open you up. Because this produces a lot. It takes a while. But 45, so, you know, turkey for Christmas. Get some turkey. Power's down, water's down. Things. Don't want to use
Resources are
more
low.
power. You go. You fill up. Right, now, is there some more water? You've got loads left. You've got a lot of water. But are you within the range? You are. Also, fuel's coming along nicely. So I could go to the other place, but I'd rather do it this way. It's probably not the most efficient, but I'm happy enough. Just anything will do. No, let's go the other way. Too late, they've got there already. That'll work. Low on metals. I've got plenty of money, so let's go for more of you, couple of you. Help us get by. So you can go at any point. Got workers in there, having children. I might like a little child haven at some point. Oh, this guy's dusty. Look at that. Some very rich. I like the idea of the very rich area over here. Deep metals, but that will come up much quicker. Very high. Hopefully we're sorting the water out. Oh, yep, needs power. That was crossed my mind, but...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh, 2 anomalies. Let's see if you can do those. Really help me out. How is the sector scanning going? We're getting a bit out of the sensor's reach, so let's just keep things going. What's wrong with you? You've been turned off. Power's coming in. At night time, we struggle. So, alright, so these solar panels are doing something.
Research complete.
Oh, so that's pretty good. Whatever it was we got unlocked. Was it these guys? Yep, can upgrade these. Water saving. So it's just a straight upgrade. No sacrifice being made. We're probably going to need more drones at some point. They're working very hard, but it's their job. Alright, so we've got children coming along.
Funding received.
Look at the Jew. Food will be coming in, alright. Oops. Storage. We want food here. Just get me that food. Plenty of space in the apartment. And look at them all coming here to hang out. Cool. Now you need a few more people to live in here. What would you need? 4 more engineers, a couple
Resources are low.
of randomers. Yeah. Let's go another passenger rocket. We want engineers. Just regular. Let's get rid of one. We want one more scientist, because I think there's one space for a scientist. So that'll come, that'll bring a bit of food. Okay, you've done the cover crops, good. Now you bring 60 potatoes out of
Breakthrough
that.
discovered.
Oh, that'll be a constant load of supplies. Ooh. Residents in the archaeology get a bonus to work performance based on a number of unique perks and specializations. Alright, so that's something we'll come to later on. Oh, that's quite useful. We need more science, really. How our electronics come along. We've got plenty of electronics. So I might... Once I fill this up, I'll try and fill up another load. Maybe even in here. We don't have many polymers, that's the thing. That's why I want this barrel drone. Barrel dome. And when this barrel dome is here, it means that it really can get production going, get polymers going. See, this was supposed to just be a little outpost, but
Sector scanned.
people are unhappy up here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Yep, 1,000 sites, that's good. Yeah, we need to get this rocket down here, not over here, like mistake here. Get them all in there. I'm pretty sure some of them will run over here, which is cool. Although I think I might land them here, because if they can't get across, they won't be happy. Right, drone hub. RC Commander starts with 4 more, that's not that useful. We can build moisture vapors, that might be something that we might need. Unlock new crops and farms, that can be useful. Medical centre, that'd be useful. Money, see, most of this is really useful stuff, but do a nice quick one so we can carry on getting the line down and a bit more energy. Seems to be the thing that's holding us up at the moment.